Okay, back to part 2 of the video. That was 104 if that got cut off. Alright, if the exact value, and now we're into error, so another little thing here. The exact value, and that's exact for E, not estimated value, but the exact value. And this will be on your formula packet, so pause the video right now and go to your formula packet. If you haven't printed out a formula packet, go to the home page of Canvas and print that out. Find this on there. This formula is on there. Should be in topic 1, I believe. Alright, so we got exact and approximate, A, not actual. Some people get this mixed up with actual and estimated. This is exact and approximate. Alright, this is called the error. You'll have a homework question where you just have to find the error of two things. And this is called the percent error. It uses a little symbol like that you might see, and you'll get it as times 100. And you can find this in your formula packet. It's a real quick, easy couple points if you get it right. Okay, so calculate how far the bicycle has traveled after one complete turn of the wheel. So in one complete turn of the wheel, a bicycle will go the length of the circumference. Okay, so this is the circumference, and circumference, and circumference is 2 pi r. Hopefully you remember that from geometry class. Alright, so, and then it says, use pi, correct to 2 sig figs to answer part A. So for our calculation here, we're going to use 3.1 for pi. Pi is 3.14. And then the outer radius is 28, so we'll use 28 for that. So there we have it. So using pi to 2 sig figs, we get 173.6. Alright. Now, find the percentage error for part A. Using just pi, if we were to just use the pi button in our calculator, 2 pi times 28, pi is right there, you get 175.929, blah, 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 blah. So now let's run the error between these two numbers. I'm just going to use this formula right here. I'll do it right here. So VA, that is the approximate value. That would be this 173.6. Then we're going to subtract the exact value, which is this 175.929. We're going to divide it by 175.929, and we're going to multiply it by 100. So my calculator, here's how I can do that. You've seen this in the calculator. I'm going to do 173.6. Actually, I'm going to do parentheses. 173.6 minus, I can click my answer. Alright, so click answer, and that will just put this number back in there, and you don't have to click it. So there it is. So that's that big number, and it's as precise as possible. Then we can divide by the same thing. So this answer number is this, and again, that's right here. So that way you don't have to keep clicking stuff. So there it is. And we'll go ahead and do that. It's negative, so we just need to think of that as positive because of the absolute value. Times 100. And so the answer here is 1.323935, blah, 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 blah. And we will round that to 3 sig figs. There you go. That's the answer. It's the percent error in this problem. Okay. The last part are some old test questions. So here we go. A rectangle has length of the following and width of the following. Find each of the following given your answer. Where we have in find the area 2.6 times 10 to the fourth times, you just do this all times because the multiplication doesn't matter too much. It's very friendly. When you get division and subtraction, and then you got to use parentheses and stuff like that. So there's the area. We're going to write that as 4.94 times 10 to the 8th power. Find the perimeter of the rectangle. So we're just going to 2.6 times 10 to the fourth times 2, because there's two widths, and then we'll add it to 1.9 times 10 to the fourth times 2, and you should be doing these calculations in your calculator as well to get to know your calculator. But this should be the perimeter. It's 90,000. 9.0 times 10 to the fourth. Okay. Next, using the formula, it's more of this stuff. Give the full calculator display. Alright, so you just got to be careful there. This is like a be careful how you round sort of question. Alright, so we need pi times r squared, 4.26, and there's a square button here as well that you could use, times h, 21.58, and then minus little h, 14.35. Okay, there's the full calculator display. So they're wanting you to go out several decimal places. Alright, now give your answer to 2 decimal places. So do you know the difference between decimal places? So I have to round this up. That rounds it up to that. And you keep the 0 because that means you round it up. 2 significant figures, that would be the 4 and the 1. Those are the significant figures. And then answer from part C in the following. So that would be 4.1 times 10 to the 1, 2. Here we have it. Okay, next, the speed of sound in air is given at 300. And it's good that you're watching this. This ms to the negative 1, this will show up. You have to know what this means. This just means 300 meters per second. 300 meters per second. How many meters does sound travel in 1 hour? Alright, so if it travels 300 meters in 1 second, I'm going to go to chemistry a little bit here, or biology, and steal their method. We can convert how many, we want to know hours. Okay, so let's convert seconds to hours. How many seconds are there in an hour? There are 3,600 seconds in 1 hour. So those cancel off. And now we multiply the top and divide by the bottom. So 108, 1,080,000, right? Yeah. Oops, too many zeros. There we go. Okay, so there it is. That's how many meters it travels in an hour. Express your answer correct to 2 significant figures. So that'd be 1, 1, because we have to round this 8 up to 1. That's 2 sig figs. And express your answer from part A, not this answer, from part A, in the form, so 1.08 times 10 to the 6. There it is. Alright, lastly, write down the exact value. A problem has an exact answer of the following. Write it in standard form. So that would just be 1.265 times 10 to the negative 1. That's what we call that, because it's a decimal. So it's going to be a negative. State the value of x given to two significant figures. That would be 0.13. These ones are significant. These ones. Calculate the percentage error. Okay, so your percentage error was here, approximate minus exact. So approximate was 0.13, exact was 0.1265. 0.1265. Approximate minus exact over exact times 100. Of course. Put parentheses on the top there. Okay, so in practice we do 2.76679.8. We're going to write out the long number, and then under it we're going to round to 2 sig figs. Alright, that is how you'll get full credit. That's the lesson. Now go do the homework. The homework is not due until the end of next class. Next class I will post the solutions to the homework. And then you can also, I guess, email me, text me. We'll figure out how we're going to do this online stuff. All right, bye.